Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and see what is manifesting next for you. If that is something that interests you, please stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So, for what's manifesting for you next, we had the psychic impressions card come out. Okay, so I do feel, Gemini, that your psychic abilities are getting stronger, but not only that, the connection to divine, connection to the universe, connection to everything is starting to develop at a rapid rate. Okay, so some of you guys might feel like you're changing. I feel like some of you could be trying to manifest an overall change. They're saying rewriting your DNA code. So that's a little above my pay grade. I don't know about that stuff, but that's what they're saying. So that must resonate for somebody. But I feel like there's something here where it's like you are starting to become a new you, which I feel like a lot of you are trying to manifest. You realize that in order to have radical change on the outside, you need to bring radical change on the inside. So a lot of you guys have possibly been working on that, or that's just where your mind is shifting, where you are shifting energetically, and so the physical is starting to match that reality. I do get this energy here of possibly opportunities opening up for you, doors and new pathways, new timelines for some of you guys. There could be relocations, there could be complete job shifts and change. Some of you guys might even find, excuse me, that you're not vibing with the same group of people anymore, because these people are stuck on an old timeline and you are shifting into a new one. So there's this energy here of really getting in where you fit in. And some of this could have even been prophesized through divination, whether this is you watching tarot readers, not just me, but any tarot reader, whether you're doing readings yourself, whether this is some other form of divination like your pendulum or scrying or reading tea leaves or casting bones or shells or whatever it is that you do to talk to spirit, to get messages from the divine. Some of you guys through dreams or visions, signs, synchronicities. It just feels like these things are accumulating and they're speeding up at a rapid rate to show you that some of your manifestations are coming into play. Some of you guys could have something new put in your mind, like a download coming through, as far as something new to focus on, whether this is something philosophical, whether this is a new form of divination, whether this is a new form to connect. Maybe you've suddenly been thinking a lot about meditation, or maybe you've been suddenly thinking a lot about your chakras and how to cleanse and realign them. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking more about Reiki. Some of you guys might have been thinking more about manifestation. It's like Spirit's giving you a download right now to help you bring whatever this is into the reality, okay? So if you're trying to shift your life, Spirit could be saying, well, focus on your chakra work, or start to meditate, or start to, pay attention to the psychic and intuitive nudges that you're getting. It's something like that, okay? That's what I'm getting, guys. Let's get some angel numbers for you guys, okay? So what is manifesting for Gemini gang? What do they need to know about the manifestations that are coming in right now? We have 685. Change isn't bad, okay? I just feel like it's going to be powerful, and I like to highlight the powerful ones. It says, change isn't bad, it's a blessing. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to know that you will experience many changes on your path. Trust that the best way forward will always be revealed to you. So some of you guys could have been born in June of 85. Take it as it resonates, okay? I do get this energy here, though, that change is what's manifesting. Change is what's being brought into your life right now, and it's a blessing. Some of these changes could be scary. In fact, they are showing me the Tower. So radical change could be on the way, or could be happening, or maybe has recently happened. But what Spirit is saying is that change is a blessing for you. You are getting a lot of, it says angel wisdom, but I'm taking that as spiritual wisdom, your ancestors, your guides, whatever spirit team you work with, Gemini. It's coming through right now to give you very strong messages, okay? So you're getting encouragement right now to let you know that these changes that are on your path are not something to fear. Trust that the best way forward is going to be revealed to you. Trust that everything is always working and shifting in your favor, okay? Trust that you are going to get everything that you desire and or better, okay? So Spirit is saying that yes, what you are manifesting right now is change. So get ready to experience these changes and face these changes without fear, with a sense of knowing and comfort and acceptance that Spirit is working to bring positivity into your life, okay? Let's see what else we have here for Gemini for what they need to know about manifestations. We have 779. It says, the angels of love are surrounding you at this time and guiding you to open your heart. This is a time for you to love and be loved. Let love in and let love out, okay? So there could be something here, Gemini, where maybe some of you guys are manifesting a life partner right now, okay? Some of you guys could be manifesting support. This doesn't even have to be romantic love. Maybe some of you guys already have the person of your dreams that's with you in the current reality. Maybe there's this energy here of like, I would love a support group though. I would love friends. I would love like-minded individuals that are vibrating at the same frequency as me. We can have, you know, like-minded conversations. They get it when I'm talking. They understand what I'm saying. They're not doubting me or holding me back, because I get the energy for some of you guys that there's been people in your life that have kind of been like a wet blanket. And it's a projection of themselves, right? Because they don't believe that they can achieve certain things. They don't believe that the impossible is possible for them in their life. They don't believe that for you either. So when you sit here and you talk to these people about this stuff, there could be this energy of these people, you know, going, oh, well, you know, you might want to start small, or, you know, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Like, kind of downright telling you that you can't achieve the things that you believe that you can. And while we don't understand at the time, this can be really hurtful to whatever process, especially manifestation, since that's what we're talking about today. This can be really hurtful to that process, because it can kind of reinforce those negative thoughts that you probably already have in the back of your head, telling you that maybe I'm dreaming too big, maybe I'm asking for too much. So Gemini, I feel like what you're manifesting right now is people who are going to love you platonically, romantically, maybe in a family type of way. There's just this energy of people who are going to be coming in and supporting you. So be open to that. Be open to love. Be open to new possibilities when it comes to connections and people around you. Be open to people coming in and supporting you. Okay? So open your heart. You could be feeling a lot going on in your heart chakra right now. Some of you guys could be feeling a lot of pressure in your chest, or maybe there's blood pressure rising, shifting, issues like that. I don't know, maybe you're feeling heart palpitations. Of course, go to the doctor, because I am not a doctor. I am not. Okay? So make sure if you're feeling anything weird in your chest and it's worrying you, you of course go get that checked out by a medical professional. But I feel like sometimes when we have blockages, especially in our energy points, and especially also with our abilities and our gifts. Like, I know for me, since I have clairaudience, I will have ear ringing. I will have my ears shift, where sometimes my hearing is low, sometimes it's high. And I've had my ears checked out before. They said my hearing is fine. So I know that this is connected to my spiritual ability, when it's calibrating, when it's upgrading, when spirits may be turning it down a little bit because I need to focus more on other abilities or just other things. So pay attention to your body, pay attention to your energetic alignment is what they're saying. And if you are feeling any kind of weird sensations, especially around your heart chakra, there could be this energy of a breakthrough that's happening. There could be a blockage that's being removed when it comes to how you love, you know, because if you have not, for some of you guys, you have been doing the shadow work, but there is an energy here of shadow work, especially around connections. Trust me, I know, I've been working on this myself. There's this energy here of not carrying past failures, past wounds into the present, and then projecting those onto people who are showing up in your life. This does not just have to be romantical, okay? This could be in the aspect of friends, family. I've been let down by coworkers. I've been let down by business partners. I've been let down by just random people that I've been nice to. You know, that's a them problem. That's not a you problem, but it becomes a you problem when you bring it into the physical. And I'm getting the energy of burpiness, so purging is important here. I feel like Spirit wants you to release the wounds, release what's happened in the past. The only thing that you should take from that is the lesson that has given you strength, okay? So if you are judging your present based off what has happened in the past, especially when it comes to connections and people, Spirit said this could be blocking this manifestation, okay? So expect good people to come into your life. Expect supportive people to come into your life. Expect people who are going to accept you for who you are and not want you to change or not project their bullshit onto you, okay? Let's get another one. Another message for what Gemini could be manifesting, Spirit, currently. We have 272, okay? Look. Okay, look at this, Gemini. Come on now. 272. Some of you guys could be seeing 272 on the clock, okay? I really implore you guys to get this book if you don't have it already, Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray, because it's a great reference. You know, you can carry this in your purse, you can carry it in your car, you see a license plate, you see a number, you keep seeing the same number over and over. What does that mean, right? Ask your guides to work with you through this book. You will get messages, I promise. So, it says the key to abundance and manifesting at this time is reconnecting with your heart and all that you love. This will lift you into the highest vibration, Gemini. Come on now, okay? That is exactly what we've been talking about. That is exactly what this video is about. The key to abundance and manifesting is to connect with your heart space. Because when we are living in an energy of fear and doubt, we are not connected to our heart space, okay? We are not believing that we are deserving of good things. We are not believing that the impossible is possible for us. We believe that life is against us. Spirit somehow has a vendetta against us. Things never work out in our favor. Right? People always come in and hurt me. As soon as I get money, I always lose it. It's like these negative thought processing patterns that is a program in your head reinforces this reality, basically. But if we start living from a heart space, an open heart space of, no, I believe that anything is possible for me. No, I believe that I am lovable. And that there's going to be people who are going to come into my life and they're going to see that. They're going to notice that. They're going to appreciate me. No, I know that part of the divine plan is for me to have abundance. It's my birthright for me to have abundance. So it's going to happen. It is happening. There's this energy here of opening your heart and living from a space of love versus fear. And Spirit saying this is the key to your abundance and manifesting at this time. Okay? Should we get one more? I think so. Okay? One more for Gemini gang. We have 797, okay? Trust the emotions that are rising up within you at this time. They are helping you to understand what is most important for you and your path. So, Gemini, you could definitely be going through some kind of shadow work right now, okay? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I've been feeling it since I flipped off of the page. That I should have highlighted that other one, if I can find it now. Yes, 779. Okay, so what Spirit is saying right now is that there could be shadow work that's rising up within you. All the emotions that you're feeling right now, some of them might not be the most pleasant emotions. Some of these could be feelings of sadness, feeling of regret, feeling of shame, feelings of maybe anger, and not always necessarily at another person. Some of this doesn't have to be directed at other people. It could be directed at yourself for choices that you've made, right? For things you've turned away, for people that you've turned away, good people, because some of you might see that their heart blockages have caused you to shut the door on connections and people that were only there to love you or only wanted the best for you. They might have been, you know, a little bit too much, maybe overwhelming energy, because these people, they came from a sense of pure love. So for them to shower affection, to show love, was what you're supposed to do. But for somebody who's been wounded and is still carrying that wound, is still living through that wound, it can be really shocking for you to all of a sudden experience all this love. Because deep down inside, there's an energy of like, well, bad things always happen to me, you know? So some of you guys could be feeling a lot of emotions right now, and Spirit is saying to trust those emotions, right? Dive deep into what you're feeling right now. Don't try to deny it. Don't try to stifle it away. You know, well, no, I don't have anything to regret. I don't have anything that, you know, I should feel bad about because I did this and I did that. It's okay to understand that maybe you before were living from a wound, or you weren't seeing things in maybe the most positive perspective for your highest and greatest good. That doesn't, we're not trying to basically get you to be down on yourself, right? I don't want you to have this energy of like, well, now what do I do? You know, but accept these emotions that you're feeling, trust the emotions that you're feeling, and cleanse them out. Now, some of you guys trust the positive emotions that you're feeling as well. Anything that, you know, you could feel maybe a sense of hope. You could feel a sense of peace. You could feel a sense of happiness. And there could be this energy of like, well, if I feel hope, then it might get dashed away, you know? So trust whatever feelings are coming up within you right now, and be mindful about these emotions and choose which ones you want to hold on to and which ones we need to acknowledge, accept, and then release. Okay? So that's what that's saying. All right, let's go ahead and get into the reading, I think. Okay? I'm not going to do an animal card today. I just want to get right into the reading, okay? So let's see what Gemini is manifesting. Spirit, what is Gemini manifesting currently into their life right now? What is Gemini manifesting, Spirit? Let's see. What's manifesting in? We have the Pen. Okay, a new job or career, North Node selected, big scary changes, and you will be offered a new opportunity. That's exactly what I was talking about. For some of you guys, you're being offered a chance to level up when it comes to your finances, okay? Sorry about that, Gems. Okay, so what you're being offered right now is possibly a new career opportunity, a chance to level up in regards to your finances. And this is going to be scary because for some of you guys, this could be what you've wanted, right? These are your manifestations. So this is the energy here of like, you've been thinking about this, dreaming this, desiring this, maybe even hearing about this through divination. This has been on your mind. Some of you guys do want to change. Maybe you want to continue doing what you're doing, but maybe in a different way, or you want something to expand in a certain way. That is what's coming in. Some of you guys are going to be offered a new opportunity, and this could be quite shocking because you're going to feel like you're being selected. And for some of you, this is going to be the chance to step into your North Node. So I would suggest looking at your North Node sign and seeing what that means for you, okay? Because it's obviously different for everybody. But there's something here where, for me, North Node energy is like stepping out of your comfort zone, right? And stepping into who you are meant to be. Okay, what we battle, what we fight all of our lives to get to. You know, we can slip into our South Node where things are comfortable, but maybe not as satisfying, or maybe we feel like something's missing, or maybe we feel like we're not achieving what we're meant to achieve. Like we're playing ourselves short here, right? We're not rising to our full potential. That is where your North Node steps in. And I feel like there's something here where you're going to have the opportunity to rise to your full potential. And Spirit could be helping you integrate lessons right now and get into alignment. And that is the energy of you changing. People might be able to recognize you or might not be able to recognize you at this time, okay? It's funny because in a recent video, I think it was yesterday, I'm not even sure because I film a lot here, Patreon, personals, I don't know. But I think I had said something about me not being myself when my mom had passed away. And after that video, I got a really strong message from Spirit that I've always been myself. We are always ourselves, okay? Every part of our life, every experience that we have is part of who we are. We're just coping with that experience at that time, but it doesn't mean that you're not ever really yourself, okay? So if some of you guys feel like you have lost a part of yourself, there's an energy here of rearranging that thought process and thinking of it as, well, this is just a version of me, right? It's not that I'm not me anymore. I'm just in this version to cope with the experience that I'm having now, okay? So there could be something like that going on where maybe you are shifting into a new version of yourself to help you get ready for the experience that you're about to have. Because it feels like Spirit is about to bring some kind of big change to your life, which we talked about with the angel numbers. There is a big change here. And there's something about this pen on this pillow. It's just giving me the energy, guys, of like, I don't know, like a prestigious honor for some of you guys. You might be on somebody's radar and you're really not expecting this. Like whoever this is that reaches out to you to offer you opportunity, for some of you, this is not something that you're going after. Like this is, for some of you, yes, you could have filled out an application, filled out a resume, or sent in a resume or whatever, right? You could have done a job proposal, a business plan. You could have definitely pitched something to somebody. But for others of you, this is something where somebody has come across you somehow, okay? So maybe you have your resume out there on one of these professional platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed or something like that. Maybe you are out there in your community and people have noticed you that way. Maybe somebody through your job, okay, has noticed you, has heard about the work that you're doing. Of course, if I feel like it goes without saying, but I need to say it for my content creators on social media. Of course, you don't know who's watching you. At any given moment, anybody could literally log in and just see your video. And sometimes Spirit puts your content in the path of people that it wants you to come across, okay? So yeah, there could definitely be eyes on you here where you have no idea that these people are even watching you or paying attention to you. And I feel like there's a new opportunity that is about to be offered, but you have to be ready for it, okay? You have to be ready for it. We have dogs getting together with friends, okay? Party and invitation and TGIF. That is crazy because of the angel numbers. That's what it was saying, like meeting new people. Being around a new group of people, like-minded individuals. Some of you guys could be wanting to build a community or a support group or something. Some of you guys, excuse me, might want to do more group activities, okay? Maybe you've been feeling very called to join a certain group activity, and maybe like a pottery class or a gardening class or a dancing class or a painting class or I don't know, right? Something, okay? It could even be a dang ghost investigation group. We have those here in St. Augustine, Florida, okay? Which is not where I'm from, but close by. I feel like some of you guys are just being called to join places where there's like-minded individuals, okay? Where you're going to meet people that are on the same page or the same level as you. So some of you guys are manifesting new friends. You know, you're manifesting people who are going to want to be a part of whatever it is that you're interested in, or, you know, whatever it is you see for yourself. Like they have that same kind of vision, basically. Have you ever heard that saying, your network is your net worth? That's what they're saying right now to me. Your network is your net worth, okay? So again, if you're hanging around people who are like a wet blanket and just bring your energy down because they don't really believe in themselves, and they, you know, it's that crab in a barrel type of energy for some of you too. Like you could have people around you who, you know, they can't seem to get out of their circumstances, and so it makes them feel worry that you could get out of yours because you might be leaving them behind, or you're again reinforcing whatever they feel about themselves. So yeah, you could be leveling up, and it's sad when we leave old people behind, or we move into new friend groups, or we let go of old connections, because, you know, we can create a whole identity around that connection because it was part of an old timeline. But again, you're jumping on a new timeline, Gemini. I feel that very strongly. Okay, let's get another one for what Gemini is manifesting currently. Did something pop? Yes, the beetle. Good fortune, okay? It says ancestor blessings. Something incredible happens in Egyptian culture. So some of you guys could be very connected to Egyptian culture or philosophies. All right, but something incredible is about to happen. And a lot of this could be coming through in the form of an ancestor blessing. Maybe you've done a lot of work on your lineage, or maybe you've, faced a lot of karma head on and you've cleared a lot of it. Some of you guys have really accumulated a lot of good karma, even possibly from past lives that's just playing out in this life. That's why, it's funny because people have that saying, no good deed goes unpunished, but I agree, but I think of it in like a different way. Like, you will get what's coming for you if you do good deeds. This obviously, we don't do things to receive, but at the same time, it's just a fact of life that you get what you give in most cases. So there could be something here where you have done a lot of good work throughout this life, or possibly even in past lives, okay? And so you do have some kind of blessing energy that's over you. Some of you guys could feel like you are divinely favored, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with feeling that way. The only people who are going to tell you that there's something wrong with that are the ones that don't feel like they are. Because other people who feel like they're divinely favored, they're going to be like, you too? Okay, right? It's going to be a very positive energy. So don't let anybody come in here and tell you that, oh, the divine doesn't care about you. The divine doesn't think that you're special, right? You don't have any kind of blessings, or you're not worthy of that. If there's anybody in your life that's saying things like that to you, that's a huge red flag, and you really do need to get them out of your life. But I feel like there's something here, Gemini, where you have a lot of good fortune that's coming your way. So expect good things, expect something incredible, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. And I feel like this manifestation is showing up in the form of money. We have a door that's coming out. Opportunities are waiting for you. Expect an email or a call. Changes ahead, and trusting the path. Okay, so we have two cards that are talking about changes here and trusting the path. See, that's something that can kill our manifestations, which I have been so drawn into manifesting in the law of assumption recently. It's like just been crazy. I have been nonstop studying, listening to meditations, affirmations, sleeping with subliminals. Like, it has been crazy. It's literally transforming me into a different person because it's happening from the inside out. And one of the biggest manifestation killers that I've noticed that I have done in my life is the attachment to an outcome or timing. Okay? Sometimes it takes time for our manifestations to come through, especially if they're big ones, because big changes mean big shifts in your life. And you can't expect a big change to just come in overnight. Sometimes it does happen that way. But for the majority of everybody, it's like, if your whole life has to change, you have to take these small steps and changes to get the momentum going. And I have noticed that I have killed a lot of my manifestations and a lot of my desires and dreams and goals by being too attached to outcomes and timing. If something didn't show up as fast as I thought it should show up, then I started to doubt it. I started to believe that this wasn't going to happen for me. And especially with outcomes too. I would have a certain vision for myself, and then when Spirit would give me something that was good for me, but it wasn't exactly what I thought that I wanted, I would immediately be like, well, my manifestation or, my faith, my trust didn't work. It didn't happen the way that I wanted it to happen. I've also seen times in my life where if I have just trusted the process and not attached a time or an outcome to something, I've seen how things have worked out for me. The Spirit has brought something in. It just took time. Sometimes our manifestations can take days, months, even years for people to come through, depending on how big it is or how big of a shift or change it's going to bring into your life. So there's a big energy here of trusting the path, trusting the process, trusting that everything is working in your favor, even if it doesn't always look like it. Trust that these doors, these opportunities, this good fortune, these friends, these new connections, this new career path, that it is coming. It's on the way. It's just a matter of time. It's going to show up. When you can keep that momentum going without halting it, it's going to help it show up faster, guys. Okay, so there's a door here. You can expect a call. Okay, expect it. Any day now, any moment now, it's going to happen. Expect it. Okay. Expect that everything is going to happen when it's in alignment. So whatever this door is, I feel like it does bring this opportunity. It you know, for some of you, even February could be significant. Some of you, this could be happening in February, or Aquarius, Pisces energy could be significant. Okay. But whatever this door is, I feel like it opens up to all of this. Like this door, like this is the door that opens up to these new connections, this new job opportunity, this good fortune that's possibly coming in. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more for Gemini gang. For what they're currently manifesting. What is manifesting into Gemini's life? We have the ear, good news. A winning verdict for some of you guys. Overhearing good news. Good word of mouth, okay? And it says an ear infection. And you know, sometimes we have to look and we have to learn how to turn the frown upside down, right? We have to learn how to see the good and the bad. And sometimes there's certain things that we can't really control. So if there's ever been this situation where, you know, you've had a health issue, excuse me guys, if you've had like a health issue that's caused you to have to take bigger steps in your life, right? So say you go to the doctor and, you know, you find out that your cholesterol is out of control. And it's like, oh man, you know, and they're giving you really bad news and you're just like, shit. And it's a downer, you know? But this is the motivation you need to start changing. And deep down inside, you already wanted to change. You already wanted to start eating better. You already wanted to start working out. You already wanted to kind of, you know, be in that energy, but you just didn't have the motivation. Sometimes Spirit will motivate us in that way, you know? Say maybe some of you guys have issues because of, I don't know, sugar, or maybe it's needing to lose weight. Maybe it's needing to gain weight, right? Whatever it is, it's like you go through this medical problem, and then that's the motivation, because it's like, well, you suddenly realize, right? Like you're worth something. You want to live. You want to have a very long and prosperous life, and you need to get it together. Health is wealth, right? So some of you guys, that could be what you've manifested. You could have manifested some kind of health issue to get you motivated to make certain changes in your life. I feel like if that's the case, this has probably already happened for you, okay? But for the majority of you, there's something here where you are going to have some kind of good news here that's going to be coming your way. And this might be something where you're like, what? Because they're showing me the energy of like somebody and the camera zooming out and then it's zooming in. I don't know, but they're showing me that, so it's making me feel like this, whatever this news is that comes in for somebody, they're just like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Some of you guys could have really good word of mouth, that this could bring people into your energy. Maybe they want to offer you opportunities, or they want to maybe purchase some of your services or some of your products, if that's the case, okay? Or maybe you're going to be on the radar of like the leadership or the higher ups at your job, and this is going to open you up to more opportunities. It just feels like there's something here where people are going to be talking about you in a very positive way, and this is going to help you out, okay? But yeah, some of you guys are going to receive some kind of good news here in regards to something. It feels really positive, all right? And for some of you, this could be in a situation where maybe you felt like something was long gone. Maybe you thought that there was a broken bridge, and there could have been. Sometimes we can't go this way. We have to go another way. Sometimes Spirit wants us to try to go a different way, you know? So sometimes Spirit will make something impassable or cause a restriction, a block that we can't get around, because we can still have the desired outcome. We just have to go a different way. And that, again, bringing me back to what I was saying before, has been one of the biggest manifestation killers for me, is when I hit a block going, oh, okay, Spirit, so I guess you're saying that I'm not supposed to have this then. And Spirit's saying to me, no, I'm saying that you're not supposed to have it with this person, or this way, or doing this, or in this area. I'm saying you need to shift something. You need to go around this and find a different way, okay? Okay, guys. So let's get some tarot really quickly. Let me find a tarot deck, because I have just Oracle around me. We'll use the Vision Quest since it's out here. And let's just clarify really quickly, because I feel like I've talked a lot and I've said a lot already, so I don't know if how much the tarot is really gonna tell us, but let's find out, okay? I don't really want to be too specific in these kind of energies, especially with manifestation, because it's gonna be different for everybody, and I don't want me to really hone in on, let's say, doctors for an example, and you're not in the medical field at all, so then you think that this isn't for you, okay? So let's try to keep this as general as possible. What is this Pen energy, this new job, this new career? Big scary changes, stepping into their north node, okay? We have the Seven of Earth, which is depletion. It's interesting because the Seven of Earth in this deck doesn't really give the most positive message, but normally the Seven of Pentacles is. But see, I've said it once before. The Seven of Pentacles is a really frustrating card for me because it's that in-between state. You know, it's that energy of like, I have worked really hard to develop something, and I have developed something. This is going, but it's just not moving past a plateau. So some of you guys could be feeling really depleted or exhausted in regards to whatever it is that you've been working on recently. This could definitely be within your mind, like you're fresh out of ideas, or you're just feeling very frustrated, or something refuses to move. Like some of you guys might just be at a plateau, and there's this energy here of possibly needing to let something not end, but maybe in a sense, you know, have its rebirth. Because I'm getting that energy. I'm getting the energy of this plant here fading away and then new growth coming. So I feel like that's what's about to happen for some of you guys. If you've been feeling like there's been a lot of stagnation with this Eight of Cups, there could be a need to possibly walk away from something, or just open yourself up to new possibilities, to new opportunities. Some of you guys could find that whatever is going to bring you a lot of passion and going to keep you motivated and inspired to keep working hard, and is eventually going to bring your abundance to you, or more abundance to you, could be in something that you weren't really expecting, you know? We have the Lovers here that came out, okay? With the Father of Water, so the King of Cups. The Lovers can talk about soulmates, obviously, but I feel like in regards to a new job, this is talking about a partnership coming in, okay? You could be working with somebody here soon that feels like they match your frequency. They understand what you want to build for yourself. So this is working with a like-minded individual. This could definitely be somebody who's coming in to kind of restore some kind of energy that feels, again, like it's been stagnant, or it's been depleting you, or it's been very frustrating. You will have to make some kind of divine choice to lean into this and to accept this opportunity. But I do see somebody coming in and offering you something, Gemini, and whatever this is, it's going to feel like a really good match. For some of you guys, this could lead to some sense of a relationship or a connection, but even if it's not romantic, it feels like this is just going to be somebody where it's like, yeah, I was destined to meet you. We were destined to do great things together. We were destined to build this business together, have this collaboration. It feels like something like that. And with the Medicine Woman here, High Priestess energy, this is the feeling of, my intuition has been telling me about this. There's going to be a lot of signs and synchronicities surrounding this person, whoever this is that's coming in regards to your career, okay? Some of you guys are meant to do something that you're connected to from a heart space. And this could be healing work. This could be psychic work. This could be maybe blessings, maybe Reiki energy, maybe cutting negative cords that people have. Whatever it is for you, there's some kind of spiritual work that some of you guys are meant to be doing, okay? But make sure that you're connected to it. I don't want to say for the right reasons, but whatever that means for you, right? Because this work can be very depleting. Make sure that you're taking time to charge. Make sure that you're taking time to just enjoy your life, and you don't feel like there's a deficit, because when you're giving, and you're not receiving as much back, that starts to create that deficit here. And there could be this energy here of making sure that you are aligned with what you're doing, okay? So that's what I'm getting, guys. Let's keep it moving like Susan, because we got a lot still. What is this dog energy? Getting together with friends. What is this for Gemini for what they're manifesting here? What is this dog energy for what Gemini is manifesting currently? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, Son of Water, okay? With the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are ready to expand, right? You're ready to expand your group, your friend group. You're ready to meet somebody that you can feel like a divine love with for some of you. And I feel like this person is coming in from a distance. For some of you guys, this person could have been manifesting you too, low-key. I feel like for some of you guys, this person could be connected to your finances somehow. Some of you guys might meet somebody where it's like, it's a great working relationship, or you can do things together. Maybe you're not always working together, but you can, like, I don't know, whatever they do for a living and then whatever you do for a living, you guys can kind of collab sometimes and then go your separate ways at points too. So maybe you do some kind of work, Gemini, and then this person has a podcast so they can have you on as a guest or something sometimes, and then you can just go back to doing what you're doing. They go back to, you know, interviewing different guests. It's something like that, okay? But I do feel like there is I listen, guys, I want to say it. I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a divine love that's coming in here. This is somebody who's going to reawaken that sense of romance in your life, perhaps, that energy of passion in your life. And if this is not talking about romance, because some of y'all are already with your divine partner, there's an energy here of new friends, people who have like-minded energy, like I was saying, okay? So this is good people. And this is going to be people that you can communicate with the Ace of Swords here. And there's going to be some kind of energy with that Ace of Swords of knowing this in your heart, that these people are honest, they have integrity, they're not trying to mess you over, okay? Because it can be hard to welcome new people in your life, whether it's romantic or not. Even if it's just a friend, it can be hard. You know, it really can. Spirit is saying to accept the change that's coming in, though, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, change, and the Five of Fire, stress. Like, don't stress these changes. Don't fight against these changes. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about when this person comes into my life or these people come to my life, how is this going to end? Is this going to end up bad for me? You know, don't put that negative energy on it right off the bat. Expect good things, okay? Expect some kind of healing energy with the Star, or restoration when it comes to something. Because I feel like that's what's going on here. A lot of you guys have had wounds from the past that have kind of been keeping you tied. In a sense, tormenting yourself, like the card says. So expect healing energy to come in regards to your connections. Expect to meet like-minded people, or people who are going to make you believe in love, believe in romance. We have the Sun, Leo energy in the house. What else is new? We have Gemini and Leo out here so far with Aquarius and Pisces energy. This could happen in Leo season, but these can be people that are going to bring happiness, joy, laughter, you know? Get out in the sun, go on hikes, go camping, go to museums, you know, maybe do hobbies or art or whatever together, whatever you guys like to do. It feels like these are going to be people that are going to have a really positive, optimistic outlook in life. And this could be something that you're craving. Like, I'm craving to be around people who think good things. Like, they're happy about life. They're not all hum and drum. Like, yes, bad things happen, but damn, you know, some of you guys, you know, you're just tired of being around people who are constantly negative. And so you are really manifesting positive people, positive friends, positive lovers into your life. Positive business partners is the energy that I'm getting, okay? People who have the same passions as you with this Daughter of Fire. Look, Daughter of Fire, Son of Fire. Yeah, you guys are going to be on the same page. For real, okay? What is this Beetle energy for what Gemini is manifesting? What is this Beetle energy for what Gemini is manifesting into their life currently? This Beetle, please. We have the Medicine Woman, High Priestess, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. I mean, yeah, some of you guys are manifesting directly through your connection that you have to the divine. But I also get like what Spirit is saying here with this card, because if you look at her, it looks like the universe is within her, right? Like everything comes from her. So there's something here about you leveling up and how you view yourself, you know, your energetic footprint that you leave behind. And because of that, like, it's almost like abundance being attracted to you. I'm almost seeing this arrow like coming towards her, but not in like a negative way, guys, but like in a positive way. Like she's attracting her manifestations in, because inside she feels like she is expanded, or she feels like you know, everything is within her. So there's no limitations to what could change in her physical reality that's in front of her. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Two of Wands here, that expansion energy for sure. And then, of course, Two of Wands plus the Ace of Wands, Three Wands, that talks about manifestation, that talks about ships coming in from a distance here. Huh. So some of you guys have abundance already within you. It's just a matter of seeing that. We have 6 of Pentacles here, a breakthrough coming through. We had that in the daily message today as of when I'm filming this. I don't know if I'm going to release this message today or what, but yeah, we had breakthrough energy, guys. So I feel like there's a breakthrough that's coming, possibly in regards to your finances here with the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to feel really abundant with that sunflower energy. Some of you guys could be awakening your creativity, or you could be listening to the messages that are coming through from the divine, because Spirit has been telling some of you guys for a while how you can create more abundance into your life. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are just ready to receive it. That's the energy, and I feel like that's what Spirit is saying here with this manifestation for good fortune. She's open, you know, she's literally like carrying, like she's holding her sage bowl, but she's also has her feather, but she's like, it's almost opening. I don't know if you guys can see that. She's almost like opening herself up. And then this one with the arms, it's like there's a lot of receptive energy here. So Spirit is saying good fortune is coming to you and get ready to receive it. Possibly through some kind of breakthrough as well. Like something could just shift for you. It feels like something's shifting within, like I had said, Ace of Water. Yeah, your cup is getting ready to overflow. What is this door for Gemini for what they're manifesting? What is this door, guys? We have the Medicine Man. That's the Magician. So we have the Medicine Woman, the Medicine Man, and we have the Lovers out here. Yeah, for some of you guys, there's definitely like a divine union or something. Y'all know I don't really talk about that much, but I am trying to be more open towards love and not scoff at it so much, and not be so cynical when it comes to love, because I feel like that's probably a big thing that has held me back in relationships, is not really trusting people based off of what? Things that have happened in my past. You know, like not the person that's directly in front of me until they show me that they can't be trusted, you know. But yeah, I feel like there could be for some of you guys a divine love. You might be seeing like animals in pairs, okay, or things in pairs. Like you might be seeing like, I don't know, pairs of shoes or whatever, but I'm strongly feeling like pairs of animals. So like 2 squirrels, maybe you're seeing 2 ducks, you might see 2 cats, 2 birds or something. It's giving that energy of like seeing things in pairs, okay? I also feel like you're being given an insight into what power you hold within. Some of you guys, this door has endless possibilities. And they're giving me the card from the Apothecary, which I guess we'll use since they're giving me a card from that. The no expectations that leads up to the door. So it's almost like doors are opening for you and it could be endless possibilities behind them. It's kind of what I'm getting. But I do feel like stability is coming through with this buck here on this card. So some of you guys, you're opening a door to stability. And it's something that you're going to create for yourself. It's something also, if there is some kind of new career or new job opportunity or something like that, like you're going to be very good at whatever this is. That's so funny because I just noticed the pair of frogs on this. I hadn't noticed that before. That's what I'm saying. Like you could be seeing things like that, like a pair of frogs or something, okay? What is behind this door, Spirit? What is behind this door? Let's find out if you want to give us anything in regards to that. We have the 9 of Fire, inner strength, and then we have the 4 of Air, contemplation, okay? So whatever this is that's behind the door, it's like something that you've been fighting towards, okay? There could be an energy of not having to stress anymore, not having to feel like you're in survival mode, okay? There could be this inner belief in yourself that's manifesting, which is causing more opportunities to come in. That's what I'm getting as well. What's this ear here, this good news that's coming in for Gemini? It's hard to get as many details, which I did say that I didn't really want to get details. I wanted to kind of keep it as general as possible, but it is harder to get details with this deck because this deck is very nuanced, I feel. What is the good news here with this ear for Gemini for what they're manifesting? Oh, Lord. We have 6 of Water, which is pleasure, with the 8 of Water, which is stagnation, and then we have the 8 of Earth, which is inner order. So What I'm getting here is you guys have been feeling really stagnated. You guys have been feeling like maybe, I don't know, things have just halted, stopped. And it doesn't even have to be in every single area of your life. This could just be in a certain area of your life. Like maybe in the area of pleasure. It doesn't just have to be sexual, but you know, the card's kind of giving that vibe. I do feel like the good news that's coming in here is there's going to be an opportunity for you to have some kind of fun or ignite that sense of pleasure within yourself. Something could finally be coming into order. Like maybe things have been disarray, you know? Nothing's been running the way that it should, or you just haven't felt like the momentum, because with the Eight of Pentacles, this is actually giving me the energy of the Eight of Wands. So something kind of progressing and speeding up here and leading to a positive outcome. That's what I'm getting with this good news, guys. I feel like you've just been feeling like things have been stagnated, and Spirit's saying get ready for things to flow. Get ready for things to feel like they're in order, okay? Okay, guys. Well, you know, I don't know if this reading made sense to you or resonated for you, but y'all have to let me know, because, yeah. Let's see what else we have. Advice and additional messages for Gemini gang. We have Shake, Release, Heal, and Move On, card number 27, and that is exactly what I'm talking about here. You are what you think with card number 20. This is in so many areas of our lives, guys. It's not just in financial areas where we hold ourselves back. You know, it can also be in connections, because that's something big that I'm picking up, guys. I feel like a lot of us have been holding on to wounds from our past, and we've been trying to learn to let go of those and be accepting of happiness, be accepting of, you know, positivity that's wanting to come into our lives, okay? What else do we have here? Advice and additional messages for Gemini gang. Advice and, okay. We have focus on the big picture, card number 19. And, you know, that's what I was talking about in the beginning about manifestation killers. Because when we get caught up on the details, when we hit a block in the road, when something doesn't happen in the time frame that we want it to, it's like that's when we're instantly like, well, I guess this isn't for me. Spirit wants you to keep hold of your vision and to focus on the big picture of something, right? It's not about how you get there. It's the matter that you will get there. Okay, so for some of you guys, yeah, zoom out. Don't be so focused in on the little details, and look at the bigger picture of what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to bring in. We have small steps lead to big accomplishments, card number 8. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of self-explanatory. We have actions lead to success, card number 1. So you got to be taking actions here, okay? We have perception with card number 21. And it's funny too with the ostrich, because I found out that ostriches don't typically bury their head in the sand. That's actually kind of like a myth. Some do, but if they do, it's because they're trying to forage something, or if it looks like an ostrich has buried its head in the sand, it's an optical illusion. So there's an energy here of looking at your perception and where has it been lying to you, and how can we revamp our perception? How can we change our perception to fix what we want to see, which goes along with focusing on the big picture here. We have the Destiny Path, card number 35. Feel like you are being led down a destined path, Gemini, and that is exactly why. That's too many for me. That's why there's an energy here of trusting the process, trusting the path that you're on, and not getting caught up on how things are happening or when things are going to come in. Okay, look, no expectations. That's what I was talking about. We have Quantum Leap with card number 36, and then we have Sacred Boundaries with card number 43. Sacred Boundaries, for me, this card, it can be about other people and putting up boundaries against other people, which could be needed, especially if you do have energy around you that can be like a wet blanket, hold you back, tell you you can't achieve things, this isn't possible, woot-de-woot-de-woot, okay? So there could be a need to kind of, you know, enforce your sacred boundaries and possibly open yourself up to new connections. But for some of you guys, this jump that you're going to be taking is over your own boundaries, the boundaries that maybe you've set up for yourself, or the identities that you possibly been living through that you weren't even aware of. That's why it's so important to do shadow work. It's so important to dive deep and look at that subconscious, right? Why do I always feel like things are going to end up a certain way? Why do I feel like I attract the same people or the same energies, the same results into my life? Is there something that I'm not noticing in my conscious that is very much playing out in my subconscious? Okay? So I feel like some of you guys are doing this shadow work. I'm just getting that with this darkness here, and you're about to leap into some energy of enlightenment here, okay? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.